Welcome to Press A Airlines. Today, we'll be taking you to your dream destination for the next several videos. Where are we going, you might ask? Well, it's a game that embraces my favorite theme, tropical. Not this tropical. It's none other than Super Mario Sunshine. During the next several videos, we'll be breaking down each world in Super Mario Sunshine. And to kick it off, I'll be talking about the first area you're introduced in the game, Delfino Plaza. Delfino Plaza may not be an official world in Sunshine, but it's the hub land of the game, and probably where you'll spend most of your time in the game. It's the perfect destination spot, surrounded by crystal clear oceans, open skies, and thriving with the culture of the piñatas. Or piñatas. The only problem is the piñatas hate you because they think Mario vandalized and spread goop across Delfino Plaza and the surrounding locations. Essentially, the premise of the game is you must clean up all the goop and return Delfino Plaza to its beautiful state with the help of FLUDD. And essentially, that's the gimmick of this game, is that you get to use FLUDD to maneuver around and collect shine sprites. And Delfino Plaza definitely has a lot of sprites to collect. There's a total of 40 shines to collect between Delfino Plaza and Delfino Airstrip, an extension of the plaza. And yes, technically the airstrip is the first area you're introduced to. 40 shines in one world might sound like a lot, especially compared to every main location which only has 11 shines to collect. But 24 of the 40 shines are bought with blue coins, which you need to collect in other worlds. I'll just get out of the way right now, blue coins are horrible and definitely the biggest con to the game. But the other shines are actually fun to collect. Collecting the other shines will involve exploring Delfino Plaza and utilizing all of FLUDD's abilities. With FLUDD, you can squirt water and spray or wash things, hover across large chasms, rocket to new heights with the rocket nozzle, and propel to extreme speeds on land or water using the turbo nozzle. FLUDD's a huge part as to why Sunshine is so much fun and why some of these shines to collect are so creative. Let's start with the more standard shines you can collect in Delfino Plaza. Some are very simple, like cleaning dirty bells, or rocketing up to the top and above the lighthouse, spraying a gold bird, or cleaning the shine gate. There are other shines that are a bit more tricky to collect, but can still be as fun. There's a box smashing minigame in one building where you have to break all the boxes within 30 seconds, which you can do again for a more difficult challenge. There's another shine you can collect by talking to a chucking piñata on the rooftop, where if you get your aiming right, he'll throw you directly into a nearby building where a shine is stored. With these shines, you really get to connect with the locals, but my favorite shines to collect are the ones that teleport you into the sky and really change the vibe of the game. They are called the Minigames shines. Each one takes place in the clouds with what I consider is the best song in Sunshine. The music is so calm and oh so good. Let's break down each minigame. In the slide minigame, you must slide down this long wooden path. It's pretty easy, but I love it for the vibe. Next is the water slide minigame, which is definitely a lot harder. You must use this turbo nozzle and blast across this block slide. This one is more tough because it's easier to fall off, and you must get your jumps right to make it to the next piece of the slide. Then there's the tall grass minigame, which I'm personally not a fan of. Hidden in this block full of tall grass are 8 red coins, and you must collect them all to get the shrine. I don't like this game on the fact that you have to collect more fucking coins. Next we have the Pachinko minigame. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Which I feel gets a lot of hate from fans. The controls are definitely wonky here, but I find this game so creative, and dare I say, actually fun. I definitely recognize it can be frustrating at the same time, but what's a world without some frustrating shines to collect? Speaking of frustrating shines, Delfino Plaza has the honor of having the most frustrating shine to collect, not only in Sunshine, but maybe the series. You must first collect a specific fruit as desired by a Yoshi egg to hatch Yoshi, who for some reason cannot survive in the water. Using Yoshi, you must then flutter yourself into one of these moving boats, which I think is harder than it looks. Fluttering with Yoshi can be very difficult to control, and I often found myself fluttering too far and into the water. But once you manage to get on the boat, ride that boat until you reach a small tower with fruit on it. Eat that fruit to keep Yoshi's juice full, and then jump onto a second boat, which will take you to a small island. On the small island, you'll find a pipe with some weird shit that can only be dissolved with the acidic juices of Yoshi's stomach. At this point, you've already been expected to do so much shit, but everything we've done to this point is just to play the minigame. I give you the lily pad minigame. Fuck this minigame. That's how I would describe it. First, and perhaps I should have started with this, I recommend farming as many lives as you can before attempting this minigame, because you are certainly going to need them. For this minigame, you must ride a lily pad which will take its way down a current. You must use FLUDD to spray and control the direction and speed in which the lily pad goes in order to collect, you guessed it, More fucking coins. But in this minigame, it's so easy to spray too much, which will result in you going too far one way and missing a red coin. And it's a one-time shot minigame. If you miss a red coin, there's no going back. And the lily pad will only stay afloat for so long, so you can't take too much time with this. This one is so annoying, but one of those shines you feel so accomplished when you collect. I actually just recently 100%ed Sunshine last year, and this was the last shine I got. I'll hold 4 applause. Well, that pretty much covers Delfino Plaza, a beautiful and peaceful world with many areas to explore. It's the definition of tropical paradise, and definitely somewhere I'd love to travel to. Delfino Plaza has become a household name at this point. You can find it as a level in the Smash series, and even as a stage in Mario Power Tennis. You can't deny its presence. Is it the most amazing world in Sunshine? Definitely not, but it's a good one nonetheless. And for that, I'm happy to give Delfino Plaza a B.